Hey guys, I am back in Denmark after my week off. I had a lovely time in Greece. So much sun, time spent in the ocean. It was amazing to relax. I didn't make many clips from the trip, but I do have a few that I would love to share with you here. If you want to see more, I'm gonna do some posts with some recommendations over on Instagram with, yeah, just my highlights from the trip. So pop over on Instagram if you want to see those. But here is a few clips from my trip. So I'm back in Denmark again, and it looks like autumn might kick in early this year, which you might be able to see on my outfit. I'm wearing one of our new sweaters that I just listed on the web shop last week or the week before. This is so comfortable, like so cozy, and I think it's really cute. I've tucked it into a pair of trousers. These are quite wrinkly, please ignore that. So yeah, I'm just wearing a comfy pre-autumn outfit because it's not quite autumn yet. Yeah, and I'm heading to the studio to shoot this week's vintage drop. It's gonna be really cute. It's late, it's already in the afternoon. I've spent all morning cleaning off grease, taking off my vacation nail polish, and I also touched up my roots with some henna, so I feel fresh, and I'm ready to get back into work. So I did all of the packing, like orders from the past week yesterday. It took quite some time, so they're all done. So now I can slowly get into like vintage and everything else, emails, and then hopefully in my next video I will be back doing some house renovations, working on my home. So yeah, if that's what you're here for, it's gonna be back soon. And this is probably gonna be a cozy follow me around vlog, whatever I get up to over the next couple of days. So I hope that you're okay with that. Let's get to the studio. Everything has been ironed, and this is everything I'm gonna shoot today. We have some really cute dresses in between. This 70s gown, so amazing. Also this jacket is wonderful. So I'm gonna get started. And it's gonna be the last full-on summerly vintage collection I'm gonna do this year, because by the end of the week the calendar says September. Summer is coming to an end, weather-wise and calendar. So from next week I'm probably gonna do more autumnal bits, and I've gotten some jackets in stock that I just can't wait to show you. They're so beautiful. I unpacked them yesterday. Yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be a marvelous autumn when it comes to jackets. So I'm in the first outfit, wearing the lovely beige jumper with the cute neck that was just listed on the web shop recently. A green floral 90s dress. It's a little bit big on me, super long. It's beautiful. There are some men walking around outside my studio right now, burning weeds. With me changing every 5 minutes, I'm so scared that they're gonna look through the windows and see my pretty much bare body. So, but I'm almost done. I want to shoot a few more pieces. I still need to shoot the jacket, the beautiful jacket. I think I'm gonna use a dress I have in here that's already listed. This one, that would be great. Wow, that's a beautiful matching color scheme. Such a beautiful dress. It's actually been online listed for a really long time, and I was really confused why I didn't sell any of these, because it's beautiful, it's really fairly priced, and then I realized, I think a month ago, that it was pretty much sold out in all sizes. I think one size was available back then. Oh, can't stand like this. So yeah, the reason why I didn't sell any of these beautiful dresses, it wasn't really listed. So it's really stunning. Da-da-da! Oh, I've just made it back home. I got this from a friend not that long ago. Can I wear this? I'm gonna add a waist belt because this is really long. It's 6 o'clock at night and I think I'm gonna go out and spend some time in the garden. Now when I saw the men removing weeds around the studio, I should really do the same. It's been popping up from the ground like crazy over the last month because it's been raining so much. So this is the disaster we shall try to sort out. We have weeds popping up everywhere. The bonfire I should put away. The grass is incredibly tall. I need to cut that. And then my small corner down here, it's also full of weeds. So I think this is where I'm gonna start, and then I'm gonna cut the grass afterwards. Everything has been growing so wild lately. I was walking around in my garden last night only wearing undies because I was certain I'd seen a hedgehog. So I've brought out some water. Hope he's gonna come back and drink from here so I can see it from my living room. And something else is that I need some new plants for my wall here. You can see some of them didn't survive while I was in Greece. I still have my basil. I should water you a bit more. You're not looking your best, friend. But that was all I managed to do in the garden today. The sun is setting. It's a lovely evening. I'm back in workwear. I've made an iced coffee. And this is the view we're gonna do something about today. It looks so messy by now. We have a really sad plant wall out there. I bought some new plants for it. And then I'm gonna tidy up, remove weeds, just handle this. And it's gonna look much better by the end of the day, hopefully. I don't like to think about it, but this is most likely the last flowers I've bought for the garden this year. Autumn is coming. And look at the colors. I've definitely gone into autumnal colors now in September. 1st of September is tomorrow. It looks like the rain is gonna come early. Sky is very grey now. So I better get started sweeping. We have some big piles of weeds. I've really managed to dig up a lot. I decided to cut down this small tree that has planted itself here in the corner. It was very sticky and unpleasant. We also have many leaves, some early leaves here. I've just cut some flowers from the garden that I'm gonna put in the window in the kitchen. I have so many of these. I don't know why it's always such a struggle to cut flowers from my own garden, but since I have so many of these everywhere and they spread like crazy, it's gonna be fine. Also, I don't know if I've shown you, the grapes are doing great. I don't know if they're gonna be edible. I don't think so, but it's just fun that I have that big of a grape bush or tree in my garden. It's mad. And also it's not been raining yet, so I'm gonna bring these with me inside. It's made such a difference. This is now the view from the kitchen. My plant wall looks great, alive and slightly autumnal. There is no more weeds everywhere. Looks so much better. So happy with the progress I made today. And flowers in the window. It's really nice. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Friday. If you hear something that sounds like thunder, they're emptying our trash bins today, and it sounds brutal. Yeah, today's video is about to end, but since I got so many lovely questions on my last YouTube video and I didn't manage to answer many, I thought that I would take a few more out of these like 200 comments. So if you aren't already feeling comfortable, sit down with something delicious to drink, or even use this part of the video as a podcast while you are doing your dishes or cleaning a bit, or maybe getting ready for the day. So cheers and some more iced coffee, my good friend. So first question is, hello Elise, what is your favorite book? Do you have any Danish author you could recommend? And I can answer this pretty quickly because I don't read. I often get questions regarding like books and what I read at the minute and what I can recommend, but the reality is that I read about one book a year if I happen to go on a summer holiday. I don't find time to read in my everyday schedule, and I would much rather spend time in my garden or doing something practical. So that is, yeah, good. And the other question from the same person, also, how did your family and friends react first when you started making videos? What do they think of it now? Ooh. When I started making YouTube videos, it wasn't something I was sharing with everyone, and the first videos were very far from what you see here. It could be like 3 clips of me giving a very weird update on my dreadlocks. It was not planned content or nicely edited or anything like that. And in the beginning, it was definitely something I kept for myself. I never planned to be doing YouTube, and in Denmark at the time it wasn't a big thing. So the only reason why I ended up on YouTube was because I had some followers from the United States on Instagram who requested videos, because in the USA YouTube was already pretty common. Here it was something very new. So I don't recall what my family thought. Sometimes when I've talked about what I'm doing with my mom, the only thing she's said is that she would never have guessed that I would be doing something like this as a child, and like growing up through many of my teenage years, most of my teenage years, I was a very shy, very shy girl. I've never been the loud one in a company or in a crowd. Didn't like the attention. I would try to blend in with the wallpaper and hope that people wasn't gonna notice me, and so I've just grown so much as a person since I was a child. So the only thing my mom has said is, I would never have guessed that you would be doing something like this. This question has also been getting quite a few likes. You wouldn't be interested in doing a few videos around your town? I love seeing different places and I draw inspiration from them. Yes, I have thought of doing some being a tourist in my own city for a day type of videos, and then show you some of the things that I would be doing and some of the places that I would go for lunch, coffee, some cake. So yeah, it's definitely on the board. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet, because honestly I think it's a bit scary to be vlogging in public. So I'm trying to find a format where I would feel comfortable, but it is on the board. I will, yeah. Question: would you consider yourself an introvert, extrovert, or ambivert? I've actually taken a really long test online where you were put on like a spectrum from -100 to +100, and I don't remember what was what, but I ended up on 0. So I am an ambivert. I am completely in the middle, and I think that's very accurate. I do love my own time, having my own space, but I love company and being around people just as much. I feel so recharged after being in company with fun, energetic, lovely people. So yeah, I am, oh, my foot is sleeping. Yeah, I am an ambivert, in the middle of everything. Hey Elise, I've been your avid subscriber since you started your channel. My question for you is how you stay in such a beautiful shape, and despite all the challenges you had gone through in your life, you seem full of positivity and endless drive for perfection. Love lot, Sandra from Philippines. Thank you so much, Sandra. How I stay in beautiful shape. Thank you so much for saying that I'm in beautiful shape. I have played badminton since I was 7 years old. I don't know if it's something that you guys don't know. Please comment down below if this is a new information for you. I've played badminton since I was 7, and I still do that once to 2-3 times a week, if it's a week where we have a game or a match. Besides from that, I don't do much, but I have played badminton since I was 7, and then I try to eat as many veggies as I can. But I also eat freezer pizza, so I don't really know if I can... I don't really know if food is something to mention. Probably not. I could probably make an entire series on YouTube about working with yourself, positivity, what you tell yourself, how it impacts your life. Oh, it's just, it's such a big question. Yeah, I think I would need time to come up with a good thought through, detailed answer to that question, but I am really happy to hear that it seems like I go through challenges with some kind of grace. I'm really happy to hear that. Yeah, I have watched you for quite a while and have to say you're doing amazing for your age. I didn't really know your age until your B-Day came up and I was shocked. You should be so proud of yourself. Question: have you ever thought or wanted to go on some vacations to see different places, such as Canada, where I am, or in the US, or anywhere else? Yes, I would love to go on a trip through Germany. I have seen some super charming small German towns that I would love to like drive through and see. I also want to go on a road trip to Great Britain and drive around on the countryside and see all of those like small places and just listen to the British accent and fall in love with everyone who speaks it. I would also just love to go around Europe. I think Europe is so full of amazing places, such as like Italy. We in my family, we love Greece. It's the country I have visited the most. Yeah, there is many places I would love to go, but it's actually, for now, it's Europe. This one is interesting. Do you agree that you heal from old wounds, or do you think the scar always remains and you just learn to work with it or around them in the future? I don't think that one's body and mind fully forgets if something traumatic has happened to you. No, I do not believe that the body and mind will ever forget, but you can definitely learn to work your way around them. And by knowing that they're there, acknowledging it, it's going to be so much easier for you to know when you are acting or reacting to something in a certain way, because it's your wounds that are still in you in some way. There are so many things that we do not know, that we're not aware of, but things, memories, wounds that we are still carrying. So I think it's important to acknowledge those things and feelings. Otherwise, they can continuously challenge you in your life and the way that you move around and interact with other people. Yeah, that's my strong belief. There are still so many wonderful questions and comments in here, but we're gonna end on this one. The inside of your house is looking so lovely. Wanting to know if you're going to redo your wash room, because it's a very important room in the house also. Of course I am, at some point. It looks horrible, and you also saw it in this video, and every time I think of including a clip where I'm out there, I'm thinking, it looks horrible, it looks horrible. And it does, but it is the one room that I haven't dealt with at all yet. It is completely the same as when I moved in, and very messy. It's definitely on the list. I hope to get started in autumn or winter, but I don't know. I've just had so many projects going on, and the next one, probably the next video, is gonna be whitewashing my brick wall, so lightening it up. I'm scared. I've never whitewashed anything before, but I hope it's gonna work out, and that is the next project. And then I have like my bedroom I'm gonna wallpaper soon. So yeah, things are just taking time, and yeah, I don't know when I'll get started, but it is on the list, guys. I don't plan to keep it the way it is. I'm aware that it's it's a disaster. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for leaving your questions and all of your love. Like, you've been so sweet. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I'll be back working on my house again next week. Really cross your fingers for me. See you all soon. Bye guys.